Hi everyone, Marion Embossing here. So my lovely friend Donna sent me a video link the other day on Instagram of this lady, Andrea.nelson.art. She's on Instagram. She's a watercolour artist and a brilliant one. And she done this technique. And I thought to myself, I wonder, because I'd just done a video on the like the Joseph's coat thing, and I thought, I wonder if I could do that but replicate it with inks, because not everyone's got watercolours, so just with inks, and stamps and embossing powder. It might work. It might not. So I've just got myself some brushes. I've got some watercolour card. I need one piece. I'm wondering if I should have stuck that down to some ink, because then it holds it in place, doesn't it? It stops it moving around. I've got a plethora of Catherine Paula inks. I don't know what I'm going to use yet, but I'll decide. I don't know. I did watch the video a couple of times, and I'm not sure if there's a certain way of doing it. But anyway, and I've also got my Wow Clear Gloss regular and my gorgeous Julie Hickey stamps that were inspired by Linda Brown, that is. And I wanted to use, let me just grab, I want to do it in hearts actually, do circles, but I've got a couple of hearts here. So let me just grab these out and I'll just put them there a minute. And I've got some water. Oh, just dropped my pen. And I said I've got my brushes, didn't I? So I think you can still see that. Let me just have a look. Yep, you can still see that in there, just in case you want to take note of it. But do check her out. Right, I'm just trying to look around to see if I've got anything that I could stick this on with. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's just roll this guy back. And I wonder, look, my precision plate. I wonder if I should use it that. I'll use it that way round just in case I mess it. So this is my chrome precision plate. But I'm just thinking if do you know what? I've never done this before. So now I've got to try and find, oh, there it is. See, I'm all organised, but I don't know where anything is. Let's just see. I don't know whether I'm going to get it even, just roughly. Okay, let's come in and do this edge. Come on, you. Oh, that was close. If I turn it that way, because it's a little bit longer. I don't know what the trick is to getting it perfect there and there. And you know what? If it goes wrong and if it runs under, because I don't know whether this is the right tape to do this with. I've got no idea. But I can always just chop it down. At the end of the day, it's an experiment. It might work, it might not. Oh, do you know what though? I'm doing all this. Oh, I'll try. All right. Sorry, I'm thinking aloud. So, let's just go like so. Okay. So I'm doing it on this. Right. First thing I've got to do is give it a wash of watercolour. So I want to do different colours. So I am going to move them there, move that over there, stick that there, get some water down, and then let's just pick up. I wonder if I'm meant to do lighter colours first. I'm thinking that might be the correct way to go. I don't know. So let me just do some Aquatini and then some Skylight. And you know, I might go a bit of the, I quite like this slate. It's quite dark, but so much for light colours first. So let me just pick up, drop some water in these, because I'm going to need to clean it in between. So what have I got? Aquatini Skylight. Oh, it's a new name. Skylight. And Slate. And just wish wash it over. Grab a bit of the Aquatini. I'm not cleaning my brush in between. I could as well just pick up. I could actually give that a little spray, which won't hurt, will it? Just wet my watercolour paper. I love doing things like this. I feel like an artist. I know I'm not, but I just feel like one. Love it. Okay. So let me I'm just sort of washing it over. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this. I don't know if it's going to be too dark. I don't know why I was talking like that. Oh dear. I don't know. Let's just go a little bit in there with it. So I'm just getting some colour down on the background, basically, which is what she did. But she didn't use stamps or anything. Hopefully you'll go and see her video. And she just used, well, she die cut some little fishes and traced round them. Okay, so let me just, as long as I've got colour on there. See, this is why I'm no good at watercolour, because I'm not very good at stopping. Right, I wonder, well, I might take the whole lot off now. If I just go like that. Oh, like that. That's nice. That's nice. Right, put that in your water again, and then you can clean your brush. So I've just used this big brush because it's quicker. And then I'm going to go on to a smaller brush. Let me grab a wipe. Now, the trick to this is, because I'm going to put embossing powder, now this is so wet, so wet. So I'm going to take my heat tool and just start heating it. Okie dokie. So one thing I noticed, look, there's all little bit, I think they might be bits of glitter where this is, I've obviously used this to clean things and I haven't washed it. Shame on me. So I've got little bits on there, but that's fine. So a little trick, when you touch things that you've put water on, if it's cold to the touch, that means it's still wet or damp in some way. If it's, you know, okay, like just normal temperature, then it's pretty much dry. But I am going to use Nanny Bimbo's talcum powder here because I don't want to risk. Let's just put loads of talc on there. And then I done this little tip the other day. I'll keep that there because I'm going to need it a bit. And I done this tip the other day and someone was like, oh, I never knew that. So I'm going to show it again. So if you take, let's just take this one, an embossing powder, doesn't matter, and just throw it all over, tip it down, pat it off. And if it's stuck anywhere, like little bits have there, that means it's wet in those places or damp, okay? So you need to make sure that they are dry. So I'm just going to put this back in. So I used a coloured one so you could see it, because obviously if I put the clear on there, you wouldn't have seen it. So quick fix for that. And it was only tiny, in fairness. Whoops, pick the whole lot up. Quick fix for that is a little bit more than Nanny Bimbo's. Oh, or maybe a lot more than Nanny Bimbo's. I always try not to breathe at this stage because I always end up breathing it in. So just tap that off, brush it off. I do love me sweeper brush. And then this I'll just throw back. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll just leave it on there for now. Oh, where am I leaving it? Where am I leaving it? Leave it there a minute, Mariam. Right, okay, so because I've put it in this, I can't put it in my stamp wheel, so I'm going to just use a good old fashioned acrylic block. Oh, and I did forget I need my Wow embossing pad. Now, I don't want to go too crazy on the first ones, so I'm just going to stamp down. And if I miss a bit, because don't forget I'm going on to watercolour cards, so it's not completely smooth, and this is a solid stamp, so I might miss little bits. But to be honest, that will just be a bit more of that colour showing through, so I don't mind. I really don't mind too much. So I'm just going to do 2 there, and then I'll probably just come off there a little bit. So then I need my clear gloss. Put that on there, there, and there. And then give it a little tap, little blow if you need to. Move that over. And then I'm going to heat set that. Normally I would heat from underneath, but obviously I can't if I'm got it all stuck down. And I think in this instance, I'd rather have it stuck down. So the reason I heat from underneath is because if you heat from the top and you're too close, it's quite powerful that it can blow bits off. So when you heat from underneath, it melts it from the bottom and then starts grabbing it from the top. You get a much smoother embossed finish. You really do. Just try it and do one from the bottom, one from the top, and you'll see the difference. What you can do is still do it from the top, but hold it higher and then gradually come down lower as it starts melting. So that's what I'm going to do now. So if you can see, that is not smooth. It really isn't. But it can also look like it's textured. Look, and the heat has lifted the tape. So that should be fun. Right, okay, I've got to try and remember how she did it. Because I should have just watched it again and I didn't. So shame on me. But I think if I got a bigger one, so I've got one here. So now if I go something like, I might do 2 colours. I don't know what she done. I really don't. I'm going to do, look, see, I'm in my little space. I'm getting a right old mess. Okay, let's just do, let's put these colours down. So I've got sea glass and then eucalyptus. Oh, it's getting quite dry, that one. I need to re-ink that. So let me just put those over there. I'm just going to hold my, oh, don't want that rolling in it. I'm just going to hold this here just to protect everything from the water spray. Okay. See, because it does go everywhere. Look, it's all over here. Goes everywhere. I've even got it on, how did I get it on my card? I don't even know if you can see that. How did I get it on my card over there? Honestly. Oh, do you know what I need? Oh, Donna got me some actually, little mini misters. That's what I should use. They're so much more controlled. Right, okay. What did she do? I think now she sort of went around the design. And then just went around. Let's just go in there. Bring this over here. Right, so I'm just going to fast forward through all this, but you get the gist. Okay, I've got a feeling it's bled, but that's fine. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not too bad. But I'll probably cut it down anyway. After all that. Oh yeah, look, it bled. Yeah, that's getting cut down. But it's like a real mixed media sort of card, and it's just, it's one of those ones where I'm sort of like, I'm looking into it and I'm just seeing all these other colours. You know, there's the pale green and then the darker green. That really bled there. I wish I'd used a superfine now, because I really do think that would have made a difference. But, you know, it's not too thin. And that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. That's in good nick. Right, okay, let me get a card. Might as well just do a quick finish on it. And da-da. How much do I need to chop this down? If I chop it down on the thing, right. Bear with. Okie dokie. Oh. Right, lots of inks were used in this. Nothing was harmed in the making of this video. Right, so let's just go like so. Just take that. And that. And then that. Oh, missed a little bit, look. Tip, tap, tap. A little bit more if I just... Perfecto. Okay, put that there a minute. That can go on there, nice wide border. I think I'm straight. I never look straight when I do these. I think maybe I cut my thing wonky. Have I cut it wonky? No. No, it's fine. I think I will use, she says, some double-sided tape to stick it down with. And then I'll grab one of my sentiments out my little sentiment box. You may have seen my sentiment video. I think I called it something like Sentiments, How Do You Do Yours? And that was inspired by Amy Beth, which is Amy's Wares on YouTube. She's absolutely brilliant, so check her out. And she inspired me to get on and do my sentiments and sort of organise them. And I've got to say, it's so much easier. So thank you so much for that. Well, she knows I'm grateful to her. She joined us on our live the other day, and I said to her, well, I was telling everyone about her sentiment video that inspired me. And she said, do you mind if I put a link? And I'm like, no, absolutely, go for it. And it's what it's all about. It's all about sharing, isn't it? Not grabbing the limelight, just sharing the limelight. That's what it's about. Which is lovely. Okay. Okie dokie. Come on, you. Right. Got a feeling I've gone over on... I have. So I'm going to pull that one off. And I'm just going to flick that back on itself. And then it doesn't stick out. So we'll do that. There. Give or take. Is that about right? Looks about right. Pull these guys off. In the bin. Nice and flat. And that, do you know, it looks artistic, if I say so myself. So let me get me little doodahs out. I've got, oh, I'm going to sit and make some more, actually. What do I like? Do I like that? Wishing you a happy birthday, a very happy birthday. That's nice. or just something really simple. Lots of, oh, that's nice. I like that. And it's funny how when you sort of pick things up and you put them down, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, no, that's the one. I like that. And then what about this one? I'll try and remember to link my, no, don't want that one on there. I'll try and remember to link my sentiment video, and then you can take a little look at that as well. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Let's just pick this one up, because it's very cathartic actually, one, doing them, but also just being able to grab things from here is really good. Okay, so let's have some scissors. Now, is that too wide? I don't know. Oh, that's probably just right. I don't know if that one's a bit wider. Ooh. Did I get away? Oh, no. Didn't quite get away with it, so I'll just chop a little bit off. I'm such a fussy potts, honestly. I am my own worst enemy, I really am. No one would see that. You know, no one would see it. Except me. Right, we'll just stick that there. Lots of love on your birthday. Do you know what? I like that. Please go and look at andrea.nelson.art on Instagram. Check her out. Check out the one she made with the little fishes. It's going to be so much more amazing than this. She's an artist after all. I'm just a card maker. But I'm really pleased with that. So, yeah, I faked it to make it. So, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.